It's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy. Looks like we already have
1420.
engine coming this way.
1720.
I don't know if it's moving or not.
Trunking talk group, normal scan.
Also get an ETA for the 1070 Russell dispatch. Falcon's actually just called. They said that they're running a little bit late. They're about 38 and 30 on respondent, still two breathing. 7908 Woodland Circle across the Riverwood, 1723.
Number 1 Kilo 31.
You respond abdominal pain at 117.
92, restricting E4, south main open.
Point south, 45, 71 back on hand.
Looks like it's just a locomotive there.
Before I'm turning around, I went northbound. 10-4.
Answer that one. 277 at the rest area. 778, where you want to go? GPS is plotted south. Head straight in. Your location. Engine 31.
It is moving. How you doing? I already had more action than I had after multiple hours the other day. It's 5:30 right now, 5:27. I try not to get the worker's face on there. I probably did a little bit, but Some of them don't mind, others would rather not be on camera, which I can understand. These guys seem pretty friendly. They both waved, so I don't think they had an issue. I do see signals down there. I don't know if I can. Without my shaky hand. Looks like sun rays going through the clouds. We did get thunderstorms in the morning. Don't remember if it was morning or afternoon, but probably right around noon, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, somewhere around there. We had didn't get any rain, but we had some thunder and lightning strikes, but it was enough to get my dog worked up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 1070 rotation reference signal 3, so what?
Somewhere around here.
I got 92 light across right now. You need more city, and then once he clears, you'll get it over.
Forwarded 6033 Victor Victor.
Somewhere up the road here a little. There's it's called the Orient Road Overpass, and I'm wondering if that's it there. You're supposed to be able to see the art activity from the overpass.
Kilo 4, the needed to be 51 to a 13 person, upgrade priority. Yeah, 16504 South Highway 301. 16504 South Highway 301 crossing Cape Stone. It's going to be at the ER at the Sun City Center. Time lapse will be 10 to 15 minutes. That a 17-year-old Hispanic male, last seen wearing a pink suit jacket, cargo shorts, and a polo shirt, stated he was illegally smuggled in from Cuba, and signal 57 inside of him. Needs to be 51.
Oh, that's good. I don't know if you heard that call, but hospital in Sun City Center. There's a helicopter, it looks like. I don't know if you can see it from here. Just to the right of that sun, whatever.
040, show me 97, that call. Circle 84.
But, there's a hospital in Sun City Center where I live. And, they just had somebody in the ER that was smuggled in from Cuba. It's got drugs inside of him. So, yeah. Well, it looks like they got a structure fire coming in.
130, 45, truck 46, rescue 33, battalion 1, response structure fire at 2316 Camden View Drive, across the Spindle Lake. Communications track 3, repeat 3.
I have no idea where that is. I think they said Kindle Lake or somewhere, I don't know.
Just road 519, are you 10-4, 10-50?
Guess I ought to put the
Trunking talk group normal scan.
fire frequency on here.
513.
11 is on fire alarm.
Truck 46 on 30. 13, 35, 33 on 30. Connection yard main, southbound. So slow approach. Connection yard main, southbound. Taxi line, clearing door.
Signals are definitely on. It's a little less bright because of they do have some cloud cover. So oh, here comes a train. I don't know if it's an actual train or if it's a, it looks like an actual train. So there you have it. First train. And so within 13 minutes, we had a couple of locomotives and an actual train come through. I just wanted to get a good
Engine 3386.
33, go ahead.
We're on scene. We have a 3-story multi-unit apartment building. We have nothing showing. We'll go ahead and set up Camden View Command. Bring in the next unit and have everyone else stage on the stage outside. We'll be investigating.
This 60 Copy, engine 33 on scene, 3-story multi-unit. Nothing showing, setting up Camden View Command, bringing in the next unit, which will be Quint 9. You can go ahead and enter. All other units stage outside. We'll investigate. 1738. Quint 9, copy.
Y293, over. Yeah, move over. Go, thank you. 339. Pulling over.
Now there is another Railfan, I don't know if I mentioned him, it's around this area. His channel is called Distant Signal. And the other day when I was here, I was
Engine 6, respond stage at 6504 Reed Circle.
getting some pretty bad
Spanish Moss, 1739.
odor, almost like a garbage smell. And what it is this company over here, they get all the grease and stuff from local restaurants.
And all I got was all others go non-emergency and outside.
They turn it into something. I don't know if he said glue or something like that, but it when the wind is blowing right, it doesn't smell good. So that's what that was all about.
From the apartment, possibly the AC unit investigating at 1740.
785,
So luckily today, I haven't smelled it yet.
Yeoman.
Truck 46 on King Station in the main road.
Truck 46
Yeoman to 755.
40.
I'm gonna see where that overpass is and see if it's near here.
044 JF.
If it is that one, my issue is it's a lot of traffic and there wasn't really a good place to park from what I saw on Google Maps. So I'm going to check it out and see what we got. If something else comes, I'll get back on the video. Talk to you later. Bye. Hello, it's me again. Looks like we got another, I don't know if I think that's a train.
She said it was coming.
Man, go ahead.
I don't know if it's yard activity or if it's actually coming this way.
Easy to rescue 29. Easy to rescue 29, rescue 29.
Don't know if you can see the light.
AC Rescue 11.
Definitely looks like a train.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I would say it's a train, but
And go ahead.
it's obviously it's a train of some sort, whether it's just an engine or...
We're going to stay on scene and keep working this. we can go ahead and cancel the clock too. We'll release and go back to Tech 1.
Permission to connection.
DC Rescue 28 Alpha.
Okay,
I got 93s leaving. You wanna, let's do it after bring this 75 in.
All
Gonna hang tight, bring it in the 75. Where are you putting them?
release.
Looks like they'll be lined up for 4. I'll just take it down there.
4.
So the 9-3 is leaving, so this might be the 9-3 here.
Looking for help.
Sounds like another one's coming in. The question is it on this track? This seems to be the active line today.
Engine 34, Rescue 24, response seems to be 19282 Crescent Road, Crescent Woodstock. Break 112.3, response all at once.
I don't know if it's getting closer or not. I guess we'll find out. So the two engines that we saw, the two locos, are going inbound, obviously. The train we saw was going outbound. And this one over here might be going outbound. Maybe not. The lights just were shut off. Of course, just because this is the active track for this one train that we saw earlier, doesn't mean it's going to be the active track for all of them.
Yo, man.
Straight track.
Hey.
Yo, man. That's the name of the yard. It's Yeoman Yard. So
75, when 293 gets by you, north lead number 4, over.
But 293 gets by north lead. I didn't hear the number. Sound like 4 or 14.
4.
Track 4. JF and tell him there's piles of people trying to get a hold of him, that JF, and we're all just sitting here doing nothing.
Understood, yep.
For JF.
So the channel I was mentioning, distant signal, I think it was his, mentioned that, spending I don't know if it was his channel, or it might not have been his channel, it might have been another one. But anyway, one of them there is watching.
1751 JFC.
Said, doing this thing, spending hours at railroad tracks. At some point you're probably going to get a visit either from local law enforcement or railroad, whatever they call them, police, whatever. You're just finding out, asking what you're doing.
73118.
And
Today's 803-1323, location A882.0, Pier 9213, Amtrak 60.
it goes back to
I'm on main track, north direction. Window outpost A81.7, main track to AS10, main track.
said north. This is definitely not north, so. I mean,
1752 JFC.
it could turn to the north, I suppose.
Alright, thank you. I-44, go ahead. Swing right.
We need 4 actually, but we just need 1 to get into 1 track while they get by, I guess, for now.
Alright, coming to you.
78 JF.
So he said if you're approached by law enforcement, obviously,
755, you're on here.
you know, you tell them what you're doing, and once they find out, most of the time, they'll leave you alone. And you don't act like a auditor. These so-called First Amendment auditors, I call them frauditors, that whenever they're doing something, you know, filming or whatever, they're out and you know, they antagonize people, which that's not my thing.
13, 7510, read 13. North Y, southbound out.
And then when the police come and want their IDs, whatever, they'll, oh, I don't have to give you my IDs. And a lot of times they'll get arrested. They're just doing this stuff to get content for their YouTube channels, and I don't know, I just don't see the, I can understand somewhat the people who film the police. I mean, there is a use for that, I guess, for lack of a better word. But these people, they'll go to private businesses and just film outside of private businesses. And, I mean, nothing of a, I mean, obviously, the railroad, filming the railroad, yeah, it's a private business, technically, but
Alrighty, I guess 20.
it's a public interest. There is a, I guess, a niche, if that's the word I'm looking for. It's a thing that there is a segment of people that legitimately do. But, you know, going out and filming in front of a factory or out in front of Amazon or wherever, you know, that, or out in front of a auto mechanic shop, I mean, that's just being an idiot. Or the good one is the restaurants. They like to go to the restaurants, especially places that have like seating out on the sidewalk, which you'll see a lot down here, but also places like New York City, LA, and they'll just record people eating. And a lot of times they'll specifically target women, sometimes kids. You'll see them out in front of schools. And there's a jet into the clouds. I don't know if I got it. But when the police come, they'll, oh, I don't have to tell you anything. And then when they get trespassed, sometimes they'll refuse to leave then, and that's when they end up getting arrested. I just saw a light. I don't know if it was a train light or some kind of track vehicle or what, but that something like that to me doesn't serve any kind of a purpose. And I think you'll see a video that I did a few years back when I went to a fire. I think I titled it Fire Turns into First Amendment Audit or something like that, because the officer gave me a hard time, wouldn't let me go near to even where the apparatus was, which I kind of gave the officer a hard time. Not really a hard time, but just said, why can't I just go to where the apparatus was? And he was like, well, something might blow up or something. That's their go-to thing, even though nothing's gonna blow up. And but yeah, I was kind of upset, but I also didn't want to get arrested or anything, so I didn't give him a real hard time. So a lot of times just being courteous to law enforcement or anybody really, like even here, if some railroad employee came up and asked what I was doing, I'd let them know. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, but eventually I want to get my GoPro out here. I know the channel I was talking about, Distant Signal, he actually has a tripod with a camera set up. That's actually a good idea. I actually do have a tripod, so I might bring that one of these days. I'm hearing train whistles, but they're way off in the distance, so I'm thinking I might have seen my train for today, which is alright. I mean, I'm happy. If that's the only train I saw, that and the couple of locomotives I saw, I'm walk out of here happy. Anything now is just gravy.
Step wide, 4570.
So might be something coming. Maybe not. I guess we'll find out. Let's see, what time is it? 6 o'clock. Like I said, I don't know if I said it earlier, I fed my dog before I came, so he got fed a little early. So that way he's not waiting for my butt to come home and figure out how to feed him. Well, I know how to feed him.
Switch is normal.
Switch is normal.
Patterson Road. Break non-emergency rescue 5 Alpha. Respond no BLS for 6 person 8614.
Oh, you got something coming.
Villa Square.
Oh, this is that remote.
Woods, Crossroads Park, Wild, Edge, 1802.
See, if I was at the overpass, I'd get a good view of that remote train. And the channel I was talking about, distant signal, says with this remote locomotive, how close he gets to here depends on how long the train is going to get.
Juliet 11 reference.
Which,
I just spoke to them. They're exchanging information on their own.
Kind of obvious, but an interesting tidbit. I think he also said these 4 lines here, there's 3 of these tracks are yard tracks,
Badge 26, ever.
and one of them is a main line. Don't ask me which one is which. Obviously that one there is, which would be the second track, is the one of the yard tracks.
Yes, so I'm coming in between units other than a rescue.
Respond to Highway 301, cross the I-75 at 1804.
I'm gonna go see if I can go to that Orient Road bridge and see if I can find a place to park. See you later. Bye.